Hi all, it's Brenda Ann Hanslin and you're watching Cadillac Creek on YouTube. Been a little while since the last time I updated. In fact, last time you saw me, I had a lot less hair. And the last time we talked football, which I know I'm wearing a lot of baseball stuff, but it's not football Sunday yet. I looked down a lot and moved around a lot. Now I have a brand new web camera because my Lappy Tappy died. And I'm here for week 3 of football where it's time to get serious because we should know a little bit about what's going on. But first, I need to get my Ovaltine together. Most people drink beer. Me? Proof is in the glass. Ovaltine.
We're Arizonans who care about Arizona.
Yep. Good stuff. More Ovaltine, please. Alright, so as we already know, Thursday night's game is already come and gone. Cammy Cam got it lit up. 3 interceptions, didn't look good. He's been dissed by some of his teammates. Good stuff. I think Cammy Cam needs to focus on developing himself a little bit better as a quarterback because if he plays the way he did versus the Giants, this is going to be a very, very long season for him. So, that one's in the bag. As for that, this is week 3's football poll in my office because bitches get set up to win. I got my ass whipped last week, but nobody saw half of the wins that happened last week. So this is what I got. We had the St. Louis Rams visiting the Chicago Bears, and this is all I got to say. Bear down. My Bears, my big Bears, and my little cubbies. But my big Bears, they're bringing it. They're taking down the Rams. Bradford, I don't give a crap. You ain't taking out my Bears. For whatever reason, they didn't show up to play last week. But never happened. Bear down. The next game we got here is the Buffalo Bills. What is going on with the Buffalo Bills, man? Like, they're winning. Don't know why. But they're at the Cleveland Browns, and really? We're going to question this? Bills. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Big shocker to me. Everybody's like, my BFF's like, oh, they're a sleeper team, they're a sleeper team. I'm like, yeah, you've been saying they're a sleeper team for 3 seasons. But holy crap, they almost beat the Giants. They were like this close. But at the same time, they gave up that huge lead to the Giants. And Eli Manning wound up throwing for over 500 yards. I don't know, but I'm going with they're going to beat the crap out of Dallas. And here's why. I don't care if they're in Dallas. This is what's going to happen. Tony Romo is going to happen. Boy don't know how to close it. He going to lose. Just saying. Just saying. Then we got the Jets. More Tebow, please! Visiting the Miami Dolphins, who are just a sad team. I mean, the Jets looked pathetic last week. Pathetic. In fact, the only time that they had back-to-back plays with first downs back-to-back was under Tebow, who they refused to play. And all you Tebow haters say whatever you want about how he can't pass, la-di-da-di-da. Here's the thing. Nobody wants to develop him for whatever reason. From what I saw in preseason, the next to last game, he was passing well. Problem? Wide receivers. I'm to the point where we just need to fire all of their wide receivers and start new. Because they ain't catching Sanchez passes to the letters, they ain't catching Tebow passes to the letters, so there's no way in hell they're going to make a Larry Fitzgerald type pass, like over the head with one hand. Start over. Start over, New York. But I'm giving you the win. Why? Because Miami sucks that bad. Miami needs some love. They need some help. Seriously. Alright, what else do we got going on here? We got the San Francisco 49ers Vikings are so sad. Jared Allen is on my fantasy league, and first game, nothing. Last game, 1 point. Jared Allen, number 69. Come on. Come on. I didn't go after Urlacher this year. My boy Urlacher over you because Urlacher was hurt and he's putting up way better points. Come on now. But I got the 49ers all over the Vikings. It's just going to be, sad. Frank Grower's not even like a main starter anymore and he's still going to outrun. Well, AP will do good and he better do good because he's on my fantasy team. But yeah, I don't. Okay, so I get the Kansas City Chiefs. They are visiting this pathetically sad New Orleans Saints. And I'm going to go ahead and give them their first win. Because the Chiefs really, I mean, they played kind of lousy last week. Matt Castle's on my fantasy league as well, but it's just, maybe I'll be surprised, because New Orleans is really not playing well without Sean Payton, but New Orleans Saints. Cincinnati Bengals, they have the misfortune of meeting RG3. Well, duh. I don't even need to say anything. I don't even know how they lost last week. Because that kid's phenomenal. Yeah, he's so good. I'm just saying. He may be a Heisman Trophy who may be the real deal. Because it's rare to me to see a Heisman Trophy be like the real deal. Well, Tebow's the real deal, but he can't. Nobody wants to develop his passing. The boy could pass the first 2 years in college. I'm just saying. Detroit Lions are visiting the really sad Tennessee Titans and Detroit City Rock. That's all I gotta say. Come on. Come on. Okay, controversial game here, just because of the rivalry. But we've got the Jaguars visiting the Colts. I'm still not impressed with the Colts, and I'm still not entirely sold on Andrew Luck. Loved him in college. Loved college ball. Just got done watching my Irish beat down Michigan. But college is a different game. He's not got that kind of Tebow-y thing going on with him. He's no O.J. Simpson type leader. He's no RG3. RG3 is no good. But I'm not entirely sold on this. I do have them pick the win because the Jags just aren't that good, and I know no matter how bad the Jags are playing, they could still beat Peyton Manning, but I'm giving the new boy the shadow of the doubt on this one. Okay. Safe money bet. We ready? Philadelphia Eagles are coming over to visit my Cardinals, who are 2-0. How's this happen? They beat the Patriots. I mean, I had to pick to lose. I knew they were going to lose. But I remember my final thoughts before that kick was missed. I was like, folding laundry because I was pissed. And I'm a woman, so I guess I got to fold the laundry because Josh don't do it. and I'm like, oh, well, they've been talking about how great that kicker is. I bet you he misses. And sure as hell, mofo misses. But the Cardinals haven't been 3-0 since 1974. I owned a car that was from 1974. It's the one and only Ford I ever owned. It was a Ford Maverick. It was badass. But safe money. I'm a betting woman. I'm going I'm going with Michael Vick and his boys, and the Eagles are winning. Just saying. All right. Atlanta Falcons at Chargers. On my little sheet, I wrote light it up because, oh my gosh, that is going to be a high-scoring game. High-scoring game. I cannot wait for that. Light it up. Houston Texans going to Denver. I picked Denver. I may regret this, but I picked them. Peyton Manning is on my fantasy league, and I even wrote on this. If they don't win, I'm dropping Peyton Manning from my fantasy team. Because are you aware that at one point, that by halftime in that game versus Atlanta, that Peyton Manning had negative 4.3 points on my fantasy team? Tim Tebow, who only had the ball for 3 plays, had more points! Yeah, I picked Tebow up. Shut up. We're not talking about it. Pittsburgh Steelers visiting Oakland Raiders. Really? Easy win. Steelers bust out the terrible towels over at Harold's. Maybe I'll see ya. Josh is closing that night, so I may make it up to Cape Creek. Game of the week. New England Patriots at Baltimore. I got Baltimore. Redemption. They fired their kicker. Ray Lewis. Just saying. Only got a few minutes left here. And then we got the Green Bay Packers visiting the Seattle Seahawks. My sleeper team. I got the Seahawks, man. Pete Carroll, I loved him in college. Loved him in college. And I know they're in our division, but I love them. All right, I got a few seconds left to go. Bye, subscribe, And I'm on Facebook, facebook.cadillacreek.com, yeah, something like that. I don't know, come search me out. I'll have the link. Bye!